and around the region. Stay connected, stay informed, only on Hot 7 TV.
St. Lucia, you asked for it, and it's finally here. Hot 7 TV is now on Flow, Cable Channel 117, the first fully high-definition local channel in St. Lucia. Catch your favorite movies, intriguing documentaries, chart-busting music videos, and the ever-compelling midday and evening edition of the Hot 7 News, all in crisp, high-definition quality. Welcome to what TV should be in this era. Welcome to Hot 7 TV, now on Flow Cable, Channel 117. Spread the word.
In the headlines, the Ministry of Education takes steps to tackle absenteeism in schools, and the United Workers' Party unveils a 7-point plan for St. Lucia.
Okay, everything ready? My BOSL Visa credit cards with my rewards? Check. My keys to my world, my car, my goals? Check. Now let's do this. This is what I call leveling up. Shopping, earning rewards, easy. I link my BOSL Visa credit card to my rewards and it's game on. Every tap, every purchase, points in the bag. Link your BOSL Visa credit card to my rewards and watch the points add up. With my BOSL Visa credit card, I'm not simply paying, I'm stacking up rewards, big and small. Tap, pay, earn, simple. I can even split big purchases and keep earning, no sweat. Travel's next. I turn points into miles, flights, hotels, even car rentals. Even top up my miles with cash. All with my rewards, my world, my way. Getting started is easy. First, of course, make sure you have your BOSL credit cards. Then, download the My Rewards app. I shop, I live, I earn, I go further. Every tap, every transaction earns you more with My Rewards. Download the app, link your BOSL Visa credit card, and start living your best life. My Rewards, my world, my way. BOSL Visa credit cards. Spend life living.
Now you can take Hot FM, Kiss FM, and Hot 7 TV with you wherever you go. Whether you're in St. Lucia or exploring our 4 corners of the globe. Our record-breaking app has already been downloaded over 500,000 times on Google Play and the Apple App Store. To bring you the best in HD sound, we've relaunched a brand new app. Get it for free in the App Store by simply searching Caribbean Hot FM HD. Listen to us in real time, anywhere, any place, anytime. We've added so many cool new features, like our live in-studio option, where you can see your favorite announcers and DJs at work. So download the app today. It's free. Spread the news. St. Lucia is now in HD around the world on the Hot FM app. Don't miss out. Join the fun and stay connected.
Good day, it is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. I am Daniela Edwin. Welcome to the Midday News Edition. Whether you are tuned in on Flow Channel 117, Kiss FM, Hot FM, the Caribbean Hot FM mobile app, the Caribbean Hot 7 TV Facebook page, or our YouTube channel, Caribbean Hot 7 TV News. Not forgetting those of you using the Hot 7 plug and play antenna, thank you for joining us. Education Minister Sean Edward has unveiled plans to tackle chronic absenteeism in the island's school system. With just one attendance officer currently serving the entire country, the ministry is moving to expand its team in a bold effort to keep more students in class and on track.
In a significant move aimed at strengthening St. Lucia's education system, Minister for Education, Honorable Sean Edward, has announced plans to improve school attendance on the island. Currently served by a single attendance officer, St. Lucia is set to receive additional personnel dedicated to monitoring students' attendance across the country. The initiative, still in its planning stages, marks a decisive step by the ministry to address absenteeism and reinforce accountability within schools.
As we speak, and it has been so for a very, very long time, there is only one attendance officer in the Ministry of Education, and this individual is supposed to provide oversight for every school in the country, from Vieux Fort in the south to Grosley in the north, Soufrière in the west, and Dennery on the east coast. I had a sit down with Prime Minister Pierre prior to the reopening of school, and for the Ministry of Finance, of course, supported by the Office of the Prime Minister, we will be recruiting 4 additional attendance officers to basically go into the communities and to engage families, parents in particular, and students who have proven to be delinquent and not attending school with the degree of regularity that we believe they ought to be attending.
Underscoring the crucial role of student welfare, the minister emphasized that attendance officers are pivotal in ensuring every child has access to a strong and supportive educational environment, both within the classroom and beyond the school gate. Minister Edwards said the presence of attendance officers is essential in bridging the gap between home and school, laying the foundation of academic success.
This education minister and this administration that I'm a part of, we take a very keen interest in the holistic development of the child. So quite apart from the student who comes into the classroom, who is able to participate actively in the various lessons and extracurricular activities and things of that sort, we want to know what is happening to every student beyond the school compound, so that when we notice a pattern of delinquency and a pattern of absenteeism, we have a very, very particular interest in finding out what those reasons are.
Minister Edwards said the recruitment process for the new attendance officers will commence in the next few weeks. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bisset reporting.
Taiwan has pledged its continued support to youth development and sports in St. Lucia. Taiwan's ambassador to St. Lucia, Her Excellency Nicole Su, has reaffirmed her country's support to the island's development, emphasizing the shared values and strong diplomatic ties that continue to drive collaboration, particularly in sports infrastructure and youth development.
Her Excellency Nicole Su, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has reaffirmed her country's commitment to St. Lucia. Speaking on the sidelines of the official opening of the Francis Babalastic grounds in Grosley, Ambassador Su noted that each community's unique needs are considered when planning projects, especially of a sporting nature.
We always partner with the St. Lucian government as to your planning, and I think each community has a different need in a way that obviously here in Grosley, the design is most suitable for Grosley. Here in different communities, I think maybe you would like to have places with more covering and perhaps some places you would prefer more lighting. So I think each community is different in a way that I think the community council as well as the Ministry of Sports, they would make the best plan. And then we will of course cooperate and partner with the government to see what is best and then to support accordingly.
Reflecting on the new Grosley Sport Facility, Ambassador Su described the project as a milestone in community sports, one that is vital in the development of the nation's youth.
I think it is very important that young people have the facility and the equipment to promote, to pursue sports, because I think we need to have a very healthy country in a way that we want to have the best youth to make the best use of all the available resources. And sport is a very useful tool to make that the people, especially the young people, are being occupied with the good activities to promote health, as well as mentally. I think it is a very important thing, because in sport, no matter what sport that you're playing, it's a teamwork, and that would be able to cultivate and develop the teamwork spirit of the young people, and then also at the same time to develop the physique and so on. So in Taiwan, we value sport very much, and we're very happy that here in St. Lucia, you also value sport very much. And that's why we're very happy that to support the equipment procurement with the 2.7 million dollars. We are procuring the equipment and also refurbishing several sporting facilities. I think that is very important.
Taiwan recently committed $2.7 million toward infrastructure projects across the island. Embassy officials say such investments aim to provide young people with access to facilities that encourage healthy lifestyles, teamwork, and personal growth. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
The campaign trail heats up as the United Workers' Party unveiled its full slate of candidates for the next general election. Party leader Alan Shasley said this marks the beginning of a political shift across St. Lucia.
What is the code? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Tell them, ring the bell. We are ready.
The United Workers' Party has officially revealed its full roster of candidates for the upcoming general election, marking a pivotal moment in the party's campaign strategy. The unveiling took place on Sunday, September 7th, at a rally in Miku at the south of the island, where supporters gathered in anticipation. One by one, each candidate took to the stage, pledging unwavering commitment to the party's mission of restoring integrity and accountability to the nation's governance.
We face a great enemy. We face corruption like we have never seen before in this country. We face crime on the 5th floor of the waterfront building. We face greed like we have never seen before. Brothers and sisters, many of you live in fear, but I want to remind you, like the Lord reminded Sir John, be not afraid, for God goes before us always.
Castri's Southeast candidate and deputy political leader of the UWP, Guy Joseph, delivered a stinging critique of the St. Lucia Labour Party's performance in Mikud North, claiming the constituency has seen no improvement under the current administration. In a bold political forecast, Joseph declared that Mikud North would be the first constituency to return to the fold of the United Workers' Party, signaling what he suggests could be the beginning of a broader national swing.
I want you to look around the community, look around the village, look around Monrepo and surrounding areas. Show me one thing that Labour has done in Mikud. Nothing. Everything you see in Mikud is the work of the United Workers' Party. And that is why whenever Philip J. Pierre calls the election, the first seat that is coming back home to the United Workers' Party is Mikud North.
Political leader of the United Workers' Party, Alan Shasley, declared that St. Lucia is poised for a political shift. In his address to the rally in Miku on Sunday, Shasley told supporters the people of St. Lucia have made their choice. They are ready for a new government, unquote. According to Shasley, should his party secure victory at the polls, the long-anticipated SOS action plan will be rolled out without delay, signaling a new chapter for the nation.
I want to share with you the beginnings of a plan to save our St. Lucia. We call it SOS after the election, because you all have already made up your mind. We need a change of government. You've already decided that the 17 men and women on this platform tonight are who you want to be the leaders of St. Lucia moving forward.
The UWP is in full campaign mode and ready for the next general election. For Hot 7 TV News, Josiah Bissett reporting.
This is the Hot 7 TV Midday News Edition. There is more after the break.
Don't miss out on your chance of becoming $240,000 richer with Super 6. But you have to be in it to win it. Get your tickets today.
Looking for the best way to advertise? Stop searching. Hot 7 TV gives you more reach, more impact, and more value. Get your business in front of the right audience and watch your sales soar. Don't miss out. Call 452-6040 today and take advantage of our exclusive advertising packages. Hot 7 TV, smart advertising for smart businesses.
In times of grief, Hot 7 TV and Hot FM are here to support you. We offer deaf announcement packages for both radio and television at affordable prices. In fact, when you choose to place a deaf announcement on Hot FM with more than 2 airings, you will receive a free Tele-Obituary on Hot 7 TV. At Hot FM and Hot 7 TV, we understand the pain and difficulty you are experiencing during this time of bereavement, and we are committed to helping you in any way we can. On Hot FM, deaf announcements are broadcast from Monday to Saturday from 6:30 a.m. On Hot 7 TV, they are aired on weekdays at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. and on Sundays immediately following the live broadcast of the church service at the Barbono Good Shepherd Catholic Church with Father Albert. If you are in need of such services, we are here for you. Contact us at 452-6040.
Welcome back. The United Workers' Party has unveiled a bold 7-step plan dubbed Save Our St. Lucia, or SOS, which party leader Alan Chasney says is designed to restore stability to the nation if his party is elected in the next general election.
Addressing the official launch of UWP candidates in Miku on Sunday, political leader of the United Workers' Party, Alan Chasney, outlined the party's flagship initiatives should it take the reins of government after the next general election. According to Chasney, these measures are aimed at tackling economic, social, and security challenges that St. Lucia is currently facing. Among the major promises is the abolition of the 2.5% health and security levy.
We call it SOS after the election, because you all have already made up your mind. We need a change of government. You've already decided that the 17 men and women on this platform tonight are who you want to be the leaders of St. Lucia moving forward. So tonight, on the 7th of September, present 7 steps. We'll continue announcing new things that we'll be doing in our SOS plan. The first thing that we're going to do after 2.5% levy that's bleeding the pockets of the people of St. Lucia. That money belongs to you, and not to allow all of these people to be traveling around the world at the expense of St. Lucians. The second thing that we will do within the first 20 days is that we will reduce the gas prices so that the people of St. Lucia can breathe once again.
On education, Chasney committed to free tuition for all students at the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, expanding opportunities for young people and easing the financial pressure on families.
I want, on our fourth thing, I want the parents and particularly the young people of this country to listen to this one very carefully. The fourth thing that we're going to be doing under our SOS program is to give free tuition for all of the students going to Sir Arthur Lewis College. You have waited too long. And when the Labour Party tells you they want to make sure that one person in every family can get it, when is that going to happen? We have decided that education is too important for the advancement of the young people of this country, and we're going to give it to you.
The UWP leader further vowed to reintroduce the Border Control Unit with enhanced canine patrols at airports and seaports, as well as a closer coordination with police to curb the entry of illegal firearms into the country. He urged St. Lucians to stay focused and mobilized, framing the UWP as the party best equipped to steer the country toward recovery. The UWP's Save Our St. Lucia blueprint will form the foundation of its campaign message and manifesto as the party prepares to contest the next general election. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
The long-awaited transformation of the Grizzly playing field has been completed. The fully refurbished facility, complete with lighting, seating, and changing rooms, was officially opened on September 6, 2025. It has been renamed the Francis Baba Elastic Grounds. Addressing the opening ceremony, MP for Grizzly and Minister for Youth Development and Sports, Kenson Kazemi, said it was fitting to honor the legacy of one of Grizzly's leading sports personalities.
Fanfare, football, fireworks, and entertainment signaled a new beginning at the Francis Baba Elastic Grounds, formerly the Grizzly Mini Stadium, and before that, the Grizzly playing field. Sports Minister and Member of Parliament for Grizzly, Honorable Kenson Kazemi, reflected on his personal journey in sports in the community.
Well, I feel honored as the parliamentary rep. I would have grown up in this place, become a national athlete as a result of using the meager facilities we had. So one can only imagine what would have been the careers of those people I speak of if they had better facilities. So as a minister of sport, we want things to be better off than what you had. So I worked tirelessly with my team to ensure that we put a proper design together and constructed this beautiful venue for the people that was achieved.
Now equipped with upgraded seating, lighting, and changing facilities, the mini stadium no longer resembles the patch of grass it once was. It's now a modern, semi-professional sporting facility.
Yeah, well, we always had a vision with the Honorable Prime Minister to develop a youth economy, and we wanted to develop a youth economy in sport as well. And so that is why we felt it was very, very important to have a semi-professional league to ensure that for these players today, they are getting paid to play football. That is something I never experienced. That is something Francis Lastic did not experience in Grizzly until he went to Europe and Trinidad. So we're bringing it to these young people, and so they have better opportunities under this government to continue to flourish. Yeah.
The minister's statements align with the government's broader objective of advancing the youth economy through sports, creating pathways for local talent, and fostering community spirit through accessible, safe athletic spaces. His remarks also echo his declaration in April of a new era for sports development in St. Lucia, with significant upgrades across venues such as the Mindu Phillip Park and investments in semi-professional sporting facilities. The newly opened Francis Baba Elastic Grounds stands as a beacon of that strategy in action. grounded in local legacy and designed for future growth and inclusivity. For the Hot 7 TV News, I am Alvin Alexander.
A team from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs recently met to discuss the submission of new initiatives for the 2026-2027 budget cycle. The meeting provided a platform for heads of departments to get a better understanding of the submissions to ensure they are aligned with the government's strategic plans for the sector. We hear more about this in this video news release from the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Health.
Various heads of departments within the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs recently met to discuss and evaluate new initiatives for the budget cycle for fiscal year 2026-2027. The objective of the meeting was to prepare and familiarize the heads with the guidelines for submission of the request of funds for new initiatives and ensure it is aligned with the government's policies and strategic plans. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belma-George engaged the Public Health Primary Care team and reiterated to the heads of departments the need to gain a great understanding of the budget cycle, gather data to support new initiatives, and ensure the proposed initiatives support the government's financial goals.
Earlier in the year, the Public Health Primary Care team, that is all of the heads of department, we did an assessment to look at where the critical gaps that affect our services exist. We also did a review of the data looking at our patient outcomes in terms of persons who use the healthcare facilities and also where the outcomes may not be what we are looking for. So coming out of both the data and the assessment of the health systems, we looked at where the priorities areas are, which fed into the development of our new spending requests. So today, the various heads were presenting those new initiatives to the team to ensure that they're holistic, that they are complete, and that they accurately address the main priorities as well for the government.
Dr. Belma-George expressed great pleasure that one of the key priority areas for the government in the budget cycle is health and wellness, resilience and strength in the healthcare system to continue with the implementation of universal health coverage.
We note for the efficient implementation of universal health care, primary health care strengthening and quality systems are quite critical to ensure proper implementation. So given that premise, we have already drafted the majority of our new spending requests in preparation for submission towards the 2026-2027 budget cycle.
In the coming weeks, the heads of departments will prepare and submit proposed new initiatives and budget allocations for their respective departments within the Ministry of Health. Reporting from the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs, I am Fennel Neptune.
We've come to the end of the Midday News edition for today, Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Join us again at 6:45 for the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Until then, have a pleasant day.
St. Lucia, you asked for it, and it's finally here. Hot 7 TV is now on Flow, Cable Channel 117, the first fully high-definition local channel in St. Lucia. Catch your favorite movies, intriguing documentaries, chart-busting music videos, compelling midday and evening edition of the Hot 7 News, all in crisp